Does the Bible say anywhere that a 66-book collection of writings is an infallible rule of faith?
My position is that Scripture does indicate what belongs to it, and it would take some time to work this out. But let me give you the beginning of an answer to some of this. When you look at the text of Scripture, we don't notice certain things in our English translations that are actually there in the Hebrew. And so, for example, the book of Exodus begins, Ele Shemot. Jews will usually just say Ele Shemot, which means these are the names. But it actually begins with a Vav, Ele Shemot, which is a connective, and it always means this belongs to something that comes prior to it. So you already have, this is just a small indicator, an internal indicator that this belongs to something else. This sort of thing, and a whole host of other things, numerous scholars with respect to the canon of Scripture have been pointing out in recent years what's called the seams of Scripture, how the endings and beginnings of various books are so weaved together that it's indicating this book is preceded or followed by that book.
Let's go back to the New Testament then. So what at the beginning and end of 3 John tells us this is inspired Scripture rather than what you might find at the beginning and end of the Didache?
Obviously, there's a whole lot more that needs to be said. I'm just pointing out to you that at least in principle, I think these things can be proven from Scripture.
No, I'm saying, how do we know? Does Scripture say the canon of Scripture, the inspired writings God gave us are X? There is no verse that says that. But
that's not a refutation of Sola Scriptura. Is Sola Scriptura the statement that everything that we believe is an expressly stated? You said a difference in the Westminster Confession of Faith and the Baptist Confession is that we believe in
be
logical
logically
inference.
Okay,
right.
And and what I'm trying to find is any stream of logic here.